For the first time since 1999, the New York Knicks are in the NBA Finals, and for Biglaw, tickets aren't just hot, they're the new gold standard for client relations. We're talking prices hitting $3,500 by late May 2026, with even major global firm leaders describing an avalanche of requests. But what exactly does this unprecedented frenzy for courtside seats mean for the actual business of law? This isn't just about sports enthusiasm. It's a strategic play. Major New York law firms like Gibson Dunn with their courtside seats are leveraging this moment as a top client benefit, blurring the lines between high-stakes legal work and high-stakes basketball. Is this truly about fostering goodwill, or does the intensity of this client cultivation raise questions about the nature of professional relationships in 2026? We're going to dive into how this phenomenon is reshaping client engagement and what it signals about the competitive landscape of Biglaw. The New York Knicks are in the NBA Finals for the first time since 1999, and for Wall Street's largest law firms, tickets to these games have become, as one global law firm leader put it, the hottest currency. By May 27, 2026, individual ticket prices had reportedly soared to $3,500, igniting an avalanche of requests for seats at Madison Square Garden. This isn't just about basketball. It's about high-stakes client relationship building in the elite world of big law. On June 8, 2026, Patrick Smith reported for Law.com on how major New York law firms, and those with a significant presence in the city, are leveraging the Knicks' remarkable run. This phenomenon underscores a fascinating intersection of professional sports and high-powered legal strategy. Beyond the excitement of the game, this situation brings to light unique legal challenges and tactical maneuvers within the legal industry itself. We're going to examine a surprising case that arose from this very fervor. A lawsuit alleging the theft of confidential information, implicating a former Knicks employee and even members of the Toronto Raptors coaching staff. This case, filed in the Southern District of New York on August 28, 2023, names Ikechukwu Azotam, Raptors head coach Darko Rajakovic, and player development coach Noah Lewis as defendants. The Knicks allege Azotam, who previously worked for the team. This surge isn't merely about the spectacle of sport. It signifies a profound strategic pivot in high-stakes client cultivation. With the New York Knicks in the NBA Finals for the first time since their 1999 run against the Spurs, these coveted tickets have rapidly become, as Alina Vance, managing partner at global law firm Wachtel Lipton, characterized it, the hottest currency among the titans of Wall Street. By May 27, 2026, a single lower bowl ticket to Madison Square Garden had reportedly soared to an astonishing $3,500 on secondary markets, instantly elevating a simple sporting event into an unparalleled, exclusive networking crucible. This extreme demand ignited an avalanche of requests from both multi-billion-dollar clients and top-tier firm partners alike. Even prominent figures, including former President Donald Trump, reportedly sought entry, underscoring the widespread allure and perceived indispensable value of these elite seats. As Patrick Smith detailed for Law.com on June 8, 2026, firms like Gibson Dunn and Skadden Arps were notably securing courtside and prime club seats, explicitly branding them as a top client benefit, thereby solidifying these tickets' central role in deepening crucial professional relationships. It illustrates a clear and tangible investment in client loyalty, where the value of a shared, high-profile experience far exceeds traditional business development strategies like golf outings or upscale dinners. Out a tactical shift in how these firms engage with their most valuable clients. On June 8, 2026, Patrick Smith, a seasoned legal affairs correspondent, reported for Law.com on the strategic maneuvers of major New York law firms. He detailed how firms, particularly those with a significant presence in Manhattan and a client base heavily invested in finance and tech, are actively leveraging the fervent, citywide excitement surrounding the Knicks' improbable finals run. This isn't merely about attending a game. It's about transforming a high-profile sports event into a meticulously targeted, high-value networking opportunity. For instance, Gibson Dunn, according to Smith's comprehensive report, notably secured a block of premium courtside seats for Game 3 at Madison Square Garden, explicitly utilizing them as a top client benefit and a relationship enhancement vehicle. Similarly, Latham and Watkins hosted key partners and their most impactful clients, including the CEO of a major private equity firm, David Chen, and the general counsel of Quantum Innovations, in a luxurious suite, transforming the electric atmosphere into a private forum for strategic discussions. This move exemplifies how these firms are offering exclusive, in-demand experiences that are designed to foster profound goodwill and solidify professional ties, rather than just transactional interactions. The overarching strategy is to create a memorable, shared experience under extraordinary circumstances, converting the high stakes and high drama of an NBA Finals game into robust, enduring business connections. This surge isn't merely about the spectacle of sport. It signifies a profound strategic pivot in high-stakes client cultivation. With the New York Knicks in the NBA Finals for the first time since their 1999 run against the Spurs, these coveted tickets have rapidly become, as Alina Vance, managing partner at global law firm Wachtel Lipton, characterized it, the hottest currency among the titans of Wall Street. This plays out as a tactical shift in how these firms engage with their most valuable clients. On June 8, 2026, Patrick Smith, a seasoned legal affairs correspondent, reported for Lawcom on the strategic maneuvers of major New York law firms. He detailed how firms, particularly those with a significant presence in Manhattan and a client base heavily invested in finance and tech, are actively leveraging the fervor of the Knicks' finals run. The business of fandom, particularly in a market like New York, elevates these games far beyond mere entertainment. With Madison Square Garden's 20,000-seat capacity, the extreme scarcity of finals tickets, hitting $3,500 by May 27, 2026, inherently drives their market value. This investment of significant resources, often in the form of taking clients to games or gifting tickets, is a calculated move to gain a competitive edge in client relations. For instance, Gibson Dunn was notably able to secure courtside seats, utilizing them as a top client benefit. This phenomenon underscores the profound cultural impact of major sporting events in New York, transcending the game itself to become a powerful tool in high-stakes business networking. This strategic leveraging of experiential benefits marks a clear shift in how big law firms cultivate and retain their most influential clients. The intensity of this demand has even led to public disputes, as seen in the ongoing discussions between James Dolan and the NYC mayor regarding public watch parties. However, this unprecedented wave of excitement, as the Knicks chase their first championship since 1973, has not been without its public relations challenges. A notable incident unfolded just days before Game 4 of the NBA Finals when Knicks owner James Dolan and New York City Mayor Zoran Mamdani clashed publicly over the 11th-hour cancellation of a highly anticipated watch party outside Madison Square Garden. Mayor Mamdani swiftly attributed the cancellation directly to Dolan, stating on his official Twitter account that the owner personally decided to cancel the watch party, a decision the mayor claimed was breaking hearts across our 5 boroughs, from Flatbush to the Bronx. This sentiment underscored significant public disappointment, leading Mayor Mamdani to urge the millions of Knicks faithful to be responsible and respect public order, despite the cancellation. The tension became palpable with a quote widely attributed to Dolan's representatives, stating, He doesn't want the celebration, revealing a fundamental disagreement over the event's staging and security protocols. This debacle highlights the intricate political and public relations dynamics that can arise even amidst a city's collective sports euphoria. Beyond the court, the Knicks organization has found itself embroiled in several legal disputes of its own, including a high-profile lawsuit concerning alleged ticket resale policies. Beyond the spectacle of a championship run, the New York Knicks are, in fact, no strangers to significant legal drama, with a recent high-profile case unfolding in federal court. On August 28, 2023, the team initiated a lawsuit against the Toronto Raptors in the Southern District of New York, specifically case number 123CV07616. This legal action alleges the systematic theft of thousands of confidential files, including scouting reports, playbooks, and proprietary analytics, adding a complex layer of off-court controversy to the team's operations. The complaint specifically names former Knicks video coordinator Ichukwu Azatam, current Raptors head coach Darko Rajakovic, and player development coach Noah Lewis as defendants, claiming Azatam shared over 3,000 sensitive documents after his departure. This suit underscores the intense competitive nature within the NBA, extending well beyond the hardwood into intellectual property and trade secrets. It serves as a potent reminder that even highly successful sports franchises like the Knicks, valued at over $6 billion by Forbes, must navigate intricate legal landscapes, where strategic advantages and proprietary data are fiercely protected, often with significant legal consequences. The outcome of this case could indeed set a precedent for how professional sports organizations safeguard their sensitive information in an increasingly data-driven league. These instances collectively illustrate that major sporting events, particularly when a hometown team like the Knicks reaches the NBA Finals, transcend mere athletics. They become significant economic drivers, powerful tools for high-stakes business development within sectors like big law, and even flashpoints for political and legal disputes. The confluence of corporate strategy, public spectacle, and the inherent legal frameworks governing these entities reveals the intricate layers beneath what many might perceive as simple entertainment. Considering the high value placed on these tickets, have you ever seen a major cultural event, sporting or otherwise, impact your professional or personal life in an unexpected legal or business capacity? Share your experiences in the comments below. To understand more cases like this, where legal issues intersect with major cultural moments, ensure you subscribe. And if you're interested in the strategic use of high-value assets in client relations, I highly recommend watching my breakdown of the recent legal challenges facing luxury brands in 2026. This video presents publicly documented information. It is for educational purposes, not legal advice.